Assalamualaikum and a good day everyone. My name is Datin Razlina binti Mat Sanusi from the Software Engineering Department, Faculty of Information and Communication Technology, University Technical Malaysia, Melaka. Thank you for watching this video. In this lesson, we are going to learn how to manipulate the text strings stored in C-style strings, variables or character arrays. These are the learning outcomes. At the end of this video, you should be able to use functions in CC type, C-string and string classes to manipulate character and string, explain the use of files in storing data, describe the important components needed in writing C++ code for file processing. The C-style character string originated within the C language and continues to be supported within C++. This string is actually a one-dimensional array of characters which is terminated by a null character 0. Thus, a null terminated string contains the characters that comprise the string followed by a null. Actually, you do not place the null character at the end of a string constant. The C++ compiler automatically places the null at the end of the string when it initializes the array. Character handling functions. These headers declare a set of functions to classify and transform individual characters. These functions take the int equivalent of one character as one parameter and return an int that can either be another character or a value representing a Boolean value. An int value of 0 means false, and an int value different from 0 represents true. There are two sets of functions. First, character classification functions. They check whether the character passed as parameter belongs to a certain category. This slide shows the functions of character classification functions, whereas this slide shows character conversion functions, where the lowercase equivalent to C if such value exists, or C means unchanged otherwise. The value is written as int value that can be implicitly casted to char. As you work in C++, you will often find it necessary to manipulate the text strings stored in C-style string variables. For example, you may find it necessary to combine the values in a C-string variable named as location and the values another C-style string variable named as state into a single variable. If you are using a C-style string variable, you cannot use the assignment operator to assign a new value. Instead, you must use a string function to manipulate the character arrays. C++ strings allow you to directly initialize, assign, compare, and reassign with the intuitive operators as well as printing and reading, for example, from the user as shown in the example. You can also use relational operators directly to compare string objects. The example shows you how to compare string objects. C++ provides convenient and powerful tools to manipulate strings, and this slide shows some of the definition that can be used. Files. Files are meant to store data in a storage device. C++ file handling provides a mechanism to store output of a program in a file and read from a file on the disk. So far, we have been using IOStream header file, which provide functions cin and cout to take input from console and write output to a console respectively. Now, we introduce one more header file, fstream, which provides data types or classes, for example, ifstream, offstream, fstream, to read from a file and write to a file. It uses file streams as an interface between the programs and the files. The stream that supplies data to the program is known as input stream, and the one that receives data from the program is known as output stream. In other words, the input stream extracts or reads data from the file, and the output stream inserts or writes data to the file. Before we can write to a file, we must open it. What this really means is that we must tell the system that we want to write to a file and what the file name is. We do this with the function illustrated in the first line of the program. Handling errors. Handling errors gracefully is important for building a robust system. The errors of signals, for example, reaching the end of the file, in this case generally occur when a stream encounters something it didn't expect. Whether a stream is currently valid can be checked by simply using the stream as Boolean. To close the file, you simply use the function close. That's all for now. For more details on this topic, you could go to this link. Thank you for watching. See you again. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.